Hey, what's going on? You know who it is. You know what it is. All right, you guys, peep game. This your boy Town Biz. All right, so next year we will be going into the third season and Caitlin Clark's, young WNBA career. But with that being said, it's still not going to be any excuses. Now the training wheels is off. When you have the hype machine that was built around you by the media and fans, whether they real fans or bandwagon fans, you have to produce results. So the training wheels are off. It's time to start applying pressure on Caitlin Clark to go into the WNBA this coming season, or should I say next season, and start winning championships, scoring titles, league MVPs. Because at the end of the day, when you get this much pub, you got to deliver. And it will be no excuses. You know, I don't want to hear, well, this is going on, that is going on. Here's the thing. Her team reached the, conference finals without her, which I believe a lot of people were praying that the Indiana Fever did not make it to the finals, let alone win without her, because that would have posed a big question. And there was a question, was she even the best player on her team? That's debatable. So, with that being said, going into next year, we want to see MVP awards won. We want to see trips to the finals. We want to see championships. We want to see all that kind of stuff. Because at the end of the day, as we watch the greatness of Asia Wilson get, I'm not going to say next to no publicity, but she needs to get more publicity than what she's been given. She needs to start getting booked on the talk shows and whatnot and doing these interviews and stuff, going on these world tours. She has a sponsorship with Nike. She has an endorsement deal, and Nike needs to do a better job of marketing her. You sitting up here giving Caitlin Clark her own signature shoes, but here it is. You have somebody that you signed to wear your shoes, but yet you're not giving her the pub, and she's the one that's winning championships, winning Defensive Player of the Year awards, winning scoring titles, winning league MVPs. So going into next season, I don't want to hear it. If she's healthy and she could play, I'm going to hold her to the same standards that I hold everybody else. It's going to be basically championship or bust. Because when you have this type of hype around you, you have to deliver. And of course, it's going to be excuses. It's going to be this being said, that going to be said. Oh, you don't like her because she's white. Well, I don't like or dislike her because I don't know her. But at the same time, I'm going to hold her to the same standards that everybody else get held to. So next year, depending on who comes back to the Fever, I feel like you're going to have your core players back. So basically, to me, it's championship or bust. And if Caitlin Clark doesn't lead that team to a championship, or at least help them get to a championship and win, then it's gonna have to it's gonna have to be a word labeled to her or attached to her: overrated. And you make an argument that she's overrated right now as we speak, because once again, she's not won anything. Yeah, I know she got hurt, but next year, training wheels are off. I know she got hurt. She wasn't able to, finish playing, but still, when she's on the court, I'm expecting results. And that's just the bottom line. And we can't get around it. And that's just real talk. No more excuses for Caitlin Clark. I don't want to hear nothing from you Caitlin Clark supporters or fake bandwagon supporters. Yeah, it's time for her to start winning stuff. But anyway, that's all I have to say. This your boy Town Biz. I'm out.